Have you ever wondered what a trust is? Well, in this video, I'll be looking at what is often described as equity's single most important contribution to the law. Now, when I studied this in college, we spent a lot of time looking at the history of the trust, how it developed from the concept for use. And while law and history students loved it, I personally didn't. And more importantly, it didn't help me with my understanding of a trust. So instead of looking at that, we'll be looking straight at what a modern trust entails. So in this example, we're looking at a trust of real property, so land. And you can see here the conveyance that has actually created the trust, to A in fee simple in trust for B in fee simple. So A is the trustee and legal owner, and he holds the property on trust for B, the beneficiary and beneficial owner. So what's happened here with the property is we've split the legal and equitable interests. So the trustee, or cestui que, as you'll see in older cases, is the owner of the legal estate, while the beneficiary, or cestui que trust, is the owner of the equitable estate. Now, while that's great for understanding in your own mind, obviously if someone asks you, you need to be able to define a trust in words and not just with pictures. So this is the best definition that I've found for the trust. Underhill says that a trust is an equitable obligation binding a person, called a trustee, to deal with property owned by him as a separate fund distinct from his own private property, called a trust property, for the benefit of persons who are called beneficiaries, or in old cases cestui que trust, of whom he himself may be one, and any one of whom may enforce the obligation. So there are many different types of trusts. An express trust is the most common type, and that's created intentionally inter vivos by a settlor. So that's the person who creates a trust. But then there's many other types of trusts that arise, such as secret trusts, resulting trusts, constructive trusts, and charitable trusts. And I'll be doing videos on all of those.